My name is RaMell Ross, and I made Hale County This Morning, This Evening, and it is nominated for an Oscar in the documentary category. Hale County This Morning, This Evening follows Quincy Bright and Daniel Collins over the course of 5 years and sort of looks to visualize their experience and visualize the community. The film was shot primarily in Greensboro, Alabama, which is the county seat of Hale County. And the film is about the banal moments, the sort of interstitial moments, the moments that aren't very dramatic. And so in the film you'll see, someone taking furniture up the stairs, or people in a yard, talking trash to each other while their grandmothers go by. You'll see folks goofing around in a parking lot, just kind of the universal moments that people have being with their friends. I taught Quincy in a youth program, and I worked with Daniel coaching at the high school, and so we had a pretty solid relationship that made the process of filming almost even secondary. I remember driving and I saw Quincy hanging out with his cousins, and I pulled up beside him and was like, "Hey Quincy, want to make a movie?" And he was like, "Sure." I think that was Quincy's. And then for Daniel, I think I was cheating with Quincy, and we were driving to a park and Daniel was playing basketball in the park, and I was like, "Hey Daniel, long time no see. Want to make a movie?" And he was like, "Sure." And it's basically how it started. Of course, they didn't know what they were getting into. They didn't know it was going to be a 5-year project. Yeah, Daniel Collins ends up going to Selma University, and he is, trying to make it to the NBA eventually. But what the film does is it doesn't really concentrate on the basketball aspect. People play basketball, they're not basketball players. It's something that they do, it's not something they are necessarily. And so the film concentrates or focuses on some of the interesting moments around the sport, from Daniel sitting on the bench and something exciting happening in his expression, or sweat maybe dripping on the ground from his workout, to sort of show the wide range of visuals that represent a basketball player. I think it's impossible to fully express how unusual it is for a film like Hale County This Morning, This Evening to be nominated for an Oscar. They were announcing the nominees really early in the morning, and so I'm sitting with my partner. We wake up about 15 minutes before, and they say, "Free solo," and they say, "Hale County This Morning, This Evening," and then we both look at each other, and we blink, and then we look back at the screen kind of dumbfounded. Well, my partner is co-writer on the film, Mike Krinsky. I think she started tearing up, and then I think I sat there like a mannequin for a couple minutes before I got up and started calling people. I think if we won, I would be unable to walk up there. I'm not a big, I cry for pain. I cry for suffering. I don't quite cry for joy, I think I'd probably start crying openly. And say something that's way too sentimental, but I would mean it.